should go now. Run. No, I won't leave you here. We can run together. Listen, if we run together, they will shoot us from behind. We both die. So, how's about you here? They will kill you. No, don't worry about me. I will hold them. I want you to promise me.
Is 10 o'clock at night. Don't look at my notification. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm trying to switch up my sleeping schedule so that I'm not working through the night because nighttime is very cold in the winter in Japan. So I'm trying to get myself working in the daytime, which is the opposite of my summer schedule, which was working at night when it was cooler. And so, yeah, that's neither here or there because this video is about drawing portraits, and I usually do a quick portrait before bed just to like wind down. Today was one of those days I didn't get to do any of my commissions. I had to focus on doing like meetings and the content rating stuff, so I would like to, at least before I go to bed, do a quick portrait from Pinterest. I use Pinterest because I don't have to think about what I'm searching for if I'm on Pinterest. I don't like have to be like, I want to see, that's too much, this is already too much work. I don't want to have to think about what kind of image I want to use. Luckily I've been using Pinterest for years, so it's very good at giving me image suggestions of things that I can draw. I usually choose an image with strong values, strong lights and shadows so that I can practice drawing shapes. Some of these images I've used before or I've seen before. I would say that Pinterest is pretty good at giving me virtually endless options of what to draw. And I try not to think too hard about it. As long as the image is striking with strong values, I'll use it. Yeah, I think that's one of the more helpful things you can do when you're looking for portraits to practice with, is to find something with strong values. I do like the values in this, and I like the shape of his body, like the overall shape. Unfortunately, the values are so strong that you kind of can't see what's going on in the darker sections, but I kind of like it overall, so I think I'm gonna try to draw it. For these quick sketches, I use Procreate because it's easier than connecting my tablet to my computer to use Photoshop. Yeah, let's draw some portraits. This particular Procreate file has a lot of portraits that I've done. I do upload them onto my art Instagram with the little 30-second video output from Procreate, but yeah, you can see here all of when I was doing like little anime character stuff. I have about maybe 30 or 40 sketches in here, and I used to do color, but for these evening sketches, which typically only take about 20 or 30 minutes, I'm not going to use any color. It's just going to be a pencil sketch. This is the last one I did, since we're not using this anymore, and the reference image is over here. We're just going to just start drawing. So my focus here is to try and find the dominant shapes in the image. This is, when it comes to these kinds of sketches, his face is a nice cool square shape, right? The way his hat sits on his head is like a nice cool shape too. Boop, 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 boop. I'm really keeping it really basic. His body is a cool shape, one large shape on its own. And then once I get the basic shapes in there, I'll start going in with the details. These suspenders break up the shape in a cool way. His arms are huge. So huge. His sweater creates this nice cool shape for the forearm. You can see the lines are very simple. There's a nice shadow shape. The elbow that I want to try to get that goes goes up to the hand. I'm terrible at hands, but you know, that's why they call it sketching in practice. So that we can get better at it. One thing I try to be mindful of when doing these sketches is, and the more I move around the image, the more I can get a sense of whether like his head for me feels a little bit small now that I have the body shape in there. So I'm just gonna make it bigger to what I think it should be. What it kind of looks like it is in the image. It kind of looks like it's going to be around this size. And yeah, now I'm probably going to stop talking about what I'm doing. Even though this is a draw with me, portrait draw with me. I don't really have a process quite yet, I think. I'm still working out a few things. So try to get into the zone here, so I'm gonna stop talking, and if I have anything to say, I'll add it in a voiceover. But for now, I'm just gonna try to focus on my drawing. So, and I will probably switch to using this because this poor camera, she dies very quickly. So another thing I do, this will be the last comment. When I'm drawing, is I say what I'm trying to achieve, because I don't know why, but it kind of helps if I say, you know, if I ever start feeling like I'm lost, then I just start talking out what I'm either trying to draw, part I'm trying to draw, or yeah, the problem I'm trying to solve. Like if I'm trying to draw the hand and I keep drawing it and I'm not getting it, then I'll start talking it out with myself, like what part of the hand is looking weird. Usually if I kind of say it out loud, I kind of get a better gist of what's going on. So that is why I talk out loud when I'm sketching, and why a lot of my drawing videos do not have, they're not tape recorded. They don't use like the real-time audio because of that. It's a lot of talking and singing while I'm working. So, anyway, sorry for that. I'm getting over a tonsillitis thing. Just got my meds. It's not looking bad. It's looking pretty close shape-wise. I'm gonna start putting in some of the darker shadows, shapes. I'm really sorry, guys. Stop using this audio and just I'm gonna put in some music, so enjoy. First quick evening portrait sketch for this week. Here is the reference image. Not too bad. The overall shape is there. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm pretty satisfied. So now I'm gonna go to sleep until tomorrow. Bye. Hello, it is day 2 of this little portrait video. I'm getting ready to start another portrait. I just finished my desk work for the evening, so I want to get in a quick sketch before bed. And today I'm feeling a bit tired, so I don't really know what I want to draw. But that's why we let Pinterest do the work for us. So let's go find a picture on Pinterest. I think this guy looks very, very cool. Like his outfit, so I will give that a try. I did work on a commission earlier today, so it's not like I didn't do anything artsy at all, but I didn't draw anything for my own personal entertainment today yet. This will be the one thing that I did. First, my computer is telling me to stretch because I've been sitting down for too long. So first, let's stretch. My physical therapist would be proud of me.
Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper.
So for days 3 and 4, I didn't really feel like talking in front of the camera, but I did draw. This first drawing isn't actually from a photo, it's just something from my head, which I don't do much these days, but I really liked how it turned out, so I thought I would include it. I did this before doing my photo study. It was like a brain relaxing type thing. And then this one is day 3, I believe. I'm really bad at drawing faces at this low angle, so yeah, it was really hard. And then the last one is day 4, and I felt like I really wanted to draw a full figure because I hadn't drawn much figures in the past couple of days, a lot of faces. So I drew this spiffy little girl.
It is 3 a.m. It's almost 4 a.m. I finished my portrait for Friday. This is the 5th day of drawing portraits, photo studies, really rough things. Tomorrow I will be out for most of the night, so I think I have to do my photo study early. And then I'll do my last one on Sunday. That'll be this video. Today's sketch, which I will show while I'm talking because there's no point in really looking at my face, but tonight's sketch was really working on shapes, finding dominant shapes in the photo that I'm using, kind of building the sketch around those dominant shapes. Still trying to get the sketch to look like the photo, look like the person in the photo, but also stylizing some things a bit. Yeah, I don't think I worked very long on this, maybe 15-20 minutes max, but I kind of like how it came out, and I think I was able to get a lot of mileage out of my simple strokes, which is good. And I didn't feel like I had to do as much adjusting at the end, which was also nice. It feels like, you know, this week of studies has been worthwhile. But to the next day.
Kansas that were very pleasant today. However, we are looking for a new front to begin to drift south and eastward. The central and eastern parts of Kansas will very probably be cloudy in the morning, and then western Kansas will begin to get increasing cloudiness by tomorrow afternoon. Today, however, very, very pleasant reading. 73 up in the Goodland area, 72 at Garden City, 70 reported by Dodge City and Liberal, 72 over by the good folks of
So for day 7, you would think that I would record some video, but wasn't feeling it, so just have the drawing. I wanted to give hands a shot, as you can see. Total failure, but we're gonna keep on working on that. In this image, which is it is technically part of that 1 week of study. I started it Sunday night, I believe, after I finished the other sketch. I really wanted to do some painting with some colors, and I really liked the tones in the scissor picture. So I just threw that in there and drew and painted for a few hours. Tried to replicate her likeness. This is my 3rd time drawing SZA, probably. And I don't know, I just like her features. They're fun to draw, so trying to get it to look like her, but also trying to paint the details of like the beads in the hair. I don't usually go into small details like that because I find that kind of painting a bit repetitive, but this time, I don't know, I was feeling it. So yeah, I'm not going to talk anymore. You can enjoy the drawing video. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. And I will see you guys in the next video later on this month or next month. Who knows? Okay, bye.
behind it, and a few pockets of low pressure, and a fairly heavy band of rain showers and snow all the way from the eastern portions of Montana down to western sections of Nevada. And of course the massive high, picking up warm moist air from the south, bringing it northward. So when the two masses collide over